Thought I'd jump on and do a quick video about a couple of phone calls I had yesterday, but one story in particular that stood out to me. So I was speaking to a homeowner that had withdrawn from the market, very disappointed and a bit disheartened of the whole process that he'd been through with a big high street name locally. And it just been given really poor advice. They've just told him what he wanted to hear to win the business. Literally promised that, yeah, no problem, we'll get this sold in 2 weeks for you. It's going to fly off. It's got no problems. A couple of months later, it's still on the market, and obviously they've over-egged the price. So his plans have all changed because obviously budget is a big thing when you're planning. If you've over-egged it completely and you're miles out and you're pushing for reductions, it's because there's no plan being put in place in the first place. That this gentleman actually owned numerous properties, so he had a little rental portfolio. So no one had actually explained to him that he would have to pay second property stamp duty. So the move's going to be more expensive anyway. And he was like, "Oh, no one told me this, and what does that mean? And what's the difference?" And so you need to do a cost of move process. What's it actually going to cost you to move? What's the worst case scenario, what we're going to achieve in the sale of our property, and how we're going to maximise what we actually get for our property when you bring it to the market. And that's all about launching a property properly with professional marketing, professional video, making sure that the home has been prepared for market, rather than just, "Oh yeah, no problem, we'll send the photographer around and it's quick in and out, 10-15 minutes, we've got some pictures and it's on Rightmove the same afternoon." There's no preparation. One of the industry leaders, he always mentions this when we go on training courses, and it always sticks in my mind because it's 100% true. Speed to market doesn't mean speed to sale. If you don't prepare the property properly, you're not going to get the best out of the marketing. So that means I know it sounds very simple, but let's tidy up. How many pictures have you seen on Rightmove where there's washing on the side, there's cups, the dog's bed still there, there's stuff in the garden, there's stuff piled on top of the wardrobe, and it just looks cluttered and it just puts you off straight away? How many properties have you gone onto the property portals and looked and there's no floor plan? It boggles my brain that why would you not have a floor plan on a listing? 50% of people won't even look at a property if it doesn't have a floor plan, and that's from the portals. They'll just scroll straight past because they can't visualize the size of the property, where things would go, and it's really simple. But they will add all the description, all the dimensions of the rooms. So you've gone to the effort of actually measuring the rooms. Why would you not go and do a floor plan? It's just laziness, because they've got targets to hit. We need X amount of listings on per week, per month, and there's list. I've even seen agents launch properties. They've literally come out of the living room with a signed contract, turn around, take a picture of the front of the house, send it to the office, and it's on Rightmove there and then, straight away, just to meet targets with more information coming soon. Completely ruined the launch of that home. So if you are wanting any advice, I'm always on hand. Just give me a ring. If you know anybody that's struggling, know anybody that's thinking about making the move, wants that advice or where to start, I'm always there to offer that hand, because it's a massive decision and it's your biggest tax-free asset that most people will ever own. And it's like it's a needle in a haystack out there, and I completely get it. Who do you trust and who do you believe? But if they're lying to you from day one, you've answered your own question. So yeah, I'm always there. Just give me a ring. Please don't fall into the trap with overpromise and underdeliver.